What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Robert Fitzpatrick. I am a realtor in the DFW area, Texas real estate agent. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We're in for a great video today because I'm going to be talking about the real data about how many homes are selling above listing price. Not at or below, but above listing price. And the reason this is important is because there are many sellers out there, people who want to sell their home, that believe they can just price their home for anything in the world, that they had a dream, okay? That Martin Luther King Jr. himself showed up in their dream and said, listen, price your house at $400,000. Even though the comp show is $350, price it at $400. We have a dream, right? There are sellers that believe they can just price their home at whatever and get whatever. This is not that market anymore. You need to price your home properly. And here are the numbers, right? Based on data from Redfin, only 16% of properties are selling above listing price, right? 16% of properties. That means that 84% of properties are selling at or below listing price. And what we know based on the data is that on average in the Dallas area, most properties are selling at about 4.2% below the listing price. Okay? So this is not a crazy market where homes are just going way above listing price. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna break down why I think these homes are the 16% that are selling above listing price. I'm gonna give you the strategy, right? So take notes on this. I'm gonna give you the strategy. Okay. In this market where buyers are paying particular attention to the comps, right? They're paying particular attention to the comps. What they don't want to do is spend hundreds of dollars on an inspection, hundreds of dollars on an appraisal, just to get to the part where we get the appraisal and you don't come down on the appraisal and they lose all that money, right? Because that's what happens. When you get a property under contract and you get your inspection, that may cost you between $300 to $600 for the inspection. Bet. Then on top of that, the appraisal, that may run you another $600 to $800, depending on where you're at. It varies. So you're $1,000 all in already. You get to the point to where the appraisal comes back. They've listed it for $400,000. The appraisal says it's $350. They don't want to move forward. They give you their earnest money or your earnest money back, and you're out of $1,000. Buyers don't want to go through this. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have $1,000 to just be sitting around waiting. So, here's the thing, right? And I know some people are going to say, well, how did you get under contract then if you only were going to pay $350? Here's what some buyers are doing. Some buyers are saying, well, I know that it's on the comps are showing it's worth $350. I'll offer him the $400. And then they'll come down to the $350 or whatever it appraises at in the end. And understand, sellers are very emotional now. Why? Because they see all their friends who sold for very high prices. Their family members sold for very high prices. They have to go to dinner with these folks. And all those folks talk about is, yeah, last year I made $300 million on the sale of my property. Yep, last year I made $200,000 on my property. Oh, and did you know that I didn't have to pay capital gains on that? Right? The $300 million you would, but you get my point. Okay. Here's what I'm saying. As a buyer, one of the worst things you can do right now is look at the comps and talk to your real estate agent and understand that this property is not going to appraise, but still offer that and expect the seller to come down. That's not, like, I could see if it's a $5,000, $10,000 difference, right, within that window. But if it's something like $20,000, $30, $40, $50,000 where the comps are showing this property is worth $50,000 less than what they have it listed for, let it sit. Put that property in timeout. Treat that property like a child. Go to timeout. We not paying that. Go to timeout. I don't care how good you think that property is. Do not agree to pay $50,000 more than what the comps are showing the property's worth. And now, if you want to pay the $400,000 and you're okay with bringing the extra money to closing, okay. But understand that if your game plan is to have the appraisal come back lower and have the seller bring down the price, what I'm telling you is sellers become conspiracy theorists when it comes to the value of their property, right? You do not know the struggles as a real estate agent that we go through sometimes. Now, not all, majority of times it's cool, but in some cases, sellers believe their property is worth what they believe it's for simply based on that's what they think. That's just what they think. Imagine going to the grocery store and the label says that this cheese is $3. And you get to the register and you say, this cheese ain't $3. This cheese 50 cents. Nah, this cheese 50 cents right here. That's what some sellers do, right? They don't care what the data says. They think this property's $400,000 and they're not going to come down no matter what the appraisal says. And the top thing they says is, well, if it doesn't sell for the $400,000, I'll just rent it out and I'll make the money there. But here's the thing. If they were going to inflate the cost on the price of the property, they are likely going to increase or inflate the price of the rent. So it's probably going to sit either way. It wasn't worth $400,000 and it's not worth $3,500 to rent. So as a buyer, understand when it's time to walk away. Do not tie yourself up with these overpriced properties. Put in the offer that you want. If the comps say it's $350, talk to your real estate agent. And if you're in the DFW area, I'm hoping that you choose me. Talk to your real estate agent, go over the comps, and make sure you make an informed decision. All right? Now, I want to also add in that if you want particular or specific help with your situation, you need to contact me so that I can work with you directly. The information that I'm giving you is very general and broad and may not apply to everyone. That's why it's important that you have a one-on-one conversation with me so that I can give you specific advice on your situation. Everyone's situation is different. Your financial footprint is different. Your buying power, your desires, your wants, right? So if you are thinking about buying a home or selling a home in the DFW area and you want an honest real estate agent that's going to give it to you straight, not going to waste your time, and is going to make sure that you get top dollar for selling and make sure that you get the best deal when buying, hit me up. The way you can reach me, click my information in the description. You can DM me on Instagram, Fitz_Realtor. That's Fitz_Realtor, FITZ_Realtor. You can hit me up on Facebook. I'll have my information there. And I'll also add a link to where you can join my email list. And you can also visit my website and reach me directly through my website. All right. So that being said, if you found any value from this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, and let me know what you think of the video, if you got any value out of this, and if you have any ideas for any other videos or any content you want me to cover, I got you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.